Welcome back. This is Shadowcoast with Shadowcoast Gaming, and we are playing Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. We do have all the DLC content, and we will be featuring a piece of that here in a minute. We're going to head over
we
and...
received an unusual request
here we
from the
go.
Aquarian Science Forum. There's a colonial ship in orbit they want removed. The research vessel was working on a new plating repair technology. The project got Cylon interest, and the research group was forced to abandon the asset and its crew. There hasn't been much Cylon activity in the area other than that. However, Aquaria wants both Cylon and Colonial Fleet presence minimized while they prepare for the Kairos Summerfest. The forum said we can take the ship and any tech we find on it, as long as we take the Cylons with us. Whether it's actually theirs to give away is another matter.
So here we're going to head over. Celestra blueprint unlocked. That'll be interesting. I think that's a support ship. We have some Tilium and 720 requisition points. We are saving our requisition points because we do want to unlock both the Ranger, but more importantly the Battlestar. It's 2,500. We're about 1,007 away. So we will be working towards that. Now I am looking here. We have 3 Adamants, 2 Berserks, and 2 Manticores. And what did we just produce? We produced a Berserk. We have 3. So I think, well, first of all, always repair. So I did a poor job there. And what I think we want to do here is build some ships. We have a fair amount of Tilium. We are working on an Adamant, 2 Adamants, and a Berserk. We're going to throw another Berserk in the ring there. Part of that is because we are plus 187. We can see Helios Beta is not doing too well. And it looks like Helios Delta is faltering. So real quick under that, Helios Delta is Cantron, Aquaria, and Aerolon. So where are those things? So we're going to head over there so we can kind of secure this up. We do have increasing in Helios Alpha. We have a fleet down there. And we're about to leave Helios Gamma. We do have Scorpia as Steadfast, which is fantastic. We cannot jump directly there. We can go here or there. I think we want to go here because that's a better direct jump point. So we are jumping there. And here we have 6 out of 7. And this guy's 3. So let us jump you guys over here. I don't think it'll cost too much Tilium. Now let's take a look here. Helios Alpha, concerned, steadfast, faltering. So Pycon is in good shape. Caprica is in fairly good shape. We just won a battle there. And unfortunately, we will not be able to get to this side mission in one turn. It's just simply too far away. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn here. It looks like they're coming at us.
Action stations. Set condition 1 throughout Daedalus.
We unfortunately are being attacked, so whenever a Daedalus is attacked, we do have to fight it. We can't auto-resolve because we cannot risk losing our mobile shipyard. So let's see here. I have no idea where they're coming through, so I'm going to go back here. Now one thing I'd like to do here is I want both of these guys to be Mark IIs. And in fact, I'm going to get the majority Mark IIs. I don't... What is this guy, Mark II? They are superior. And this guy, we're going to go with a Raptor. Just in case we need to bolster firewalls. Now I screwed up there. I did not mean to click jump. I should have set up my fleet.
Jumping in 3, 2, 1.
But I jumped the gun here. It's been a little while since playing, and I wanted to get in battle. So luckily, it looks like the they remembered the majority of my lineup where my Adamants we're trying to be roughly on par, so that's actually really good. Here we do have one
On it, Commander.
Berserk that's further behind. We do want the Berserk to be ideally a little bit lower. Now the reason I'm saying this is because we want to look at where the guns face.
Yes, sir.
So for example here, if we were to zoom in very slowly here and look at the Corvette, that front gun is actually underneath. So the Corvettes or Manticores, they need to be slightly above the enemy to have the best impact. Conversely, when we look at the Adamant has guns on the side, so we need to be a little bit, we want to be on par or lower to make sure that they all hit. And here, the same thing for the Berserks. So that's interesting for us to keep in mind to make sure. So here, what we are looking to do is move our the majority of everybody down a little bit, and part of that is going to be because they're below us. So the reason we want our Adamants to be face on to them is so we can use them as tanks and rotate armor, right? We want to be able to rotate bottom, top, front, back, rear, and both sides. Now here they have 2, 4, 6, 7, so they're kind of maxed out. The question is, what are they bringing to bear? The answer is, I have no idea, but
Understood.
we will find out. Now one thing to do, first thing you do, is launch your Vipers.
Launching alert Vipers.
And I'm going to point something out here in 1 second. I
Yes,
really
sir.
love this game. Like, the more I play, the better I like it. Look at that. We have the ship name on the side. How cool is that, guys? So here, I have Pettis right there. We can see an Adamant Asteria. So that's a nice little detail. I'm pretty impressed. Alright, now we do want our Adamants to be the first line. And I'll be honest with you, we probably want to lower our Corvettes a little bit here, and that's because we don't want our missiles to hit friendly fire. We'll see how that might come into play. Alright, and then Daedalus, you are launch all. Okay, they're already being launched. Good. Alright, so we're going to end this turn. Now you're going to see how I use posture on our ships. And let's see, what do they have here? Now, because we reset these to Mark IIs, we have to reassign squadrons. Drives me a little nuts. It would be nice if they just stayed. Blue squadron, red, yellow squadron. Now, the advantage of assigning squadrons is that whenever we give one of these guys, and that was kind of pointless because they're unknown, whenever we give one squadron some marching orders, that does apply to everyone in the squadron. So we're gonna kind of rotate through. This first one, you know what? I lied. We're gonna have you defend over here, and we'll send our squadrons out as one. I do want our Raptor to kind of stay out front, so he's going to defend him, and the other Raptors are deploying. They should be staying in line. We are just moving slowly towards the enemy. Our Adamants are out front, which is what we want. One thing I didn't do a good job in is lowering them. I should have lowered them more.
Understood.
The boost has brought our Berserk up
Yes, Commander.
far enough to be relevant. We are trying to get low. Remember, we have to be on par or even with the enemy here. These guys I'm actually going to take a little bit higher. The Adamants, are coming in. We're trying to get on par or even with them. We are going to wait to send in our fighters. We will send each 2 groups of Mark IIs at each of them. And then the Raptor will probably launch some missiles. Now they can see us before we can see them, and they're launching missiles. It looks like they're launching at each... Well, I can't really tell. I'm kind of curious to see who they're launching at. I'm going to try to get low here. And we're going to come over here and get low. And we're going to come over here and also get low. And these guys, we don't want to be too far behind, but we do want to be behind. Gonna get low. You can get high. Now the reason I'm turning this guy here is I'm trying to see if he does take damage. We're gonna try to take it on our left side so then we can tank on our right side when we go in. Alright. I do think it's time. We are close enough. Let us assign targets. So you take the first one. Group 1. You take the second one. Group 2. And you're gonna take... I think that's the third one. Just take them out, guys. Take them out. So let's see how this plays out. We unfortunately do not have flak.
Hostile unit identified.
Alright, so here we go.
Daedalus is taking damage.
Looks like we are going to tank this way. We are going to turn you this way. Now here's the thing is we are increasing on our adamants here. They're out front. They are tanks. We are now using posturing to our advantage. We're going to lower these guys.
Yes, Commander.
And we are going to use posturing to our advantage. Their turret system, we are going to focus fire. Who do we want to focus fire? Alright, CY48. And I can actually click T. Where's 48? Now one thing I'm going to do is launch missiles at 45 here. Because we do have some missiles. And why not? Alright, so 48. Targeting Nemesis. Here we're going low. We're gonna let that guy target whoever. And here we're going high.
Yes, sir.
We are gonna fire missiles at 45, understood. I think is what we agreed upon. And 45. Now we don't have any reason to believe.
So say we all.
We do want you to focus 48. Now my strategy here in doing this is we're trying to take weapons off the board. Let's see how this works. We're going to put you guys in attack mode. And the berserks should all be in attack posture. No one's going to hit anybody. Let's see how this plays out. So we are hitting damage on the right side. We're turning our left side, which we knew. We are sending... I missed an adamant. I think we're going to bring you around here. You're going to stay here. You are going to kind of move down lower. And there we go.
Understood.
There we go. Now, oh, he was able to rotate. Nope. Alright, we got him. And now they are hacking.
Understood.
I'm trying to look. So what's our armor look like? We have the left side. Front is damaged. We are trying to make sure we are in range. Now, I am a little bit, let's see. That will sweep over. We're gonna focus fire this guy. Focus fire this guy. Focus fire this guy. Focus fire that guy. Same guy. Focus fire that guy. I think this Talon we can take out. Now where is our Raptor? We are going to use our ability to boost firewalls of this guy. And let's see. Oops. This adamant. I don't think we care about the hangar at this point. People are launched. They are ready to go. Alright, so who are you? Talon, Nemesis, okay. So we're gonna have you on him. Let's stay consistent. Let's see what our fighter squadrons here can do. I think, quite frankly, they can do a fair amount. Alright, always look. I think you guys are probably coming in on range, so I'm okay.
Yes, sir.
Lowering you a bit, you're so high. Now let's look at this. Alright, so we have 2 berserks pounding them. 2 adamants pounding
Adamant is
them.
taking damage.
And it's a question of... Alright. Damage, the right side. Engineering. Your left side is full armor. What about this one? The left is destroyed. We are going to bring you around. You have been hacked. Engineering. And that's okay.
Adamant is taking damage.
We took out that Talos. This Adamant's taking damage. We are turning. Alright, so from my perspective,
Yes, sir.
our berserks are getting... So we're gonna take this one out. So this adamant is coming around. Berserk, good. Berserk, good. Berserk, good. We do have guided missiles. I do want the adamant to fire on this other nemesis. Oops. And the only reason is
Understood.
start getting them down. I think here, who are you selecting? We're gonna
Squadron
have
target is confirmed.
squadrons have made short work of other enemies, and here kind of boosting this guy's... Alright, we're gonna stay on target. Again, these guys are gonna kind of bring down. Alright, so... And I didn't do... Is this guy just... He must be firing on somebody else, because he just totally whiffed. What are you doing, my man?
On it,
What
Commander.
are you doing?
Yes, sir.
Um,
So say we all.
so we lost navigation here, I think. The right side's being damaged. This guy's right side is damaged. So we're gonna turn to
Adamant
the
is taking
rear.
damage.
I'm
On it,
trying
Commander.
to keep everybody alive.
Yes, sir.
Now, one thing we need to do here, we're starting to kind of bring these guys
Yes,
over.
Commander.
The left side's still holding. So we're canceling the repair and we are going to navigation. Alright, so now one thing we're gonna do here, how is this? This Nemesis is in one piece. So we are going to assign our Nemesis Talon. Why don't our fighters, who are doing a great job, by the way, take out this guy, and you know what, Sir Raptor? Go get this guy. And I wonder, now that I've assigned, so they have to kind of undock. Alright, so this adamant, yes, but you're more focused on the rear,
So say
and
we
your
all.
top has the most, so we're gonna get low, although your bottom is pretty good. And these guys are gonna focus on this, oops, this, yeah, for some reason this guy always wants to focus someone else.
Understood.
You can fire guided missiles on the adamant, fire guided missiles on the Talon. Yeah, let's send some hurt towards that Talon. Where are you firing guided missiles to? So he's coming towards you. We're trying to get you a little low to take from damage from the top, and then we'll go high. Alright, so you can see our fighters
Adamant is
moving
taking
off,
damage.
and look at that. So these berserks are just making short work of them. Now the top, right, rear, etc. Here we are trying to turn.
Understood. On it, Commander.
To take on this guy. Now, one turn. So he's still pounding away. Rear armor. We're trying to keep him alive. We have... Good. Alright, these guys can pound away at him. This guy
Understood.
can move towards him. These guys are trying to
On it,
come
Commander.
around to bring to bear. And this adamant, his rear is low.
Yes, Commander.
There we go. Alright, he's starting to, I guess, multi-target us. Our fighters are just, there we go. Little help with the Manticore. Made short work of them. So that's how it's done, folks. Cylon fleet tried to intercept us. We are on our way to do the first Broken Alliance mission. Celestra, I believe what it's called. We're going to watch the replay and kind of critique our performance. Although I think we did pretty well. We launched our fighters. We brought our fighters up so they were kind of consistently together. We do have the Mark II Vipers. They are fantastic. I highly recommend you get them early. Now they shot a bunch of torpedoes at us, and we were able to dodge some. They did get a few hits off. And then it did unfortunately hit the dataless. We can repair that. So our first adamant is taking damage, but we were turning to absorb damage. Now what you can see here is two things. We kind of focus fired on two targets. We sent our fighters to take out their squadrons, which they made short work of. And now that their fighters are down, I think you'll start seeing ours. Yeah, look at them focused on that nemesis that we assigned them to. And then our berserks made short work of their Talos. And yeah, we sent some missiles in different directions there. Lighten up armor. Look at that. The berserks are fantastic, cheap units. They can't take a hit, but man, do they deal some serious damage. Early game, I highly recommend having 2 or 3. You put them on full attack mode, you keep them behind your adamants, and they just make short work of any target. You are the entry-level DPS ship. Alright, so we have our adamant helping out. We have our fighters and our corvettes pounding away at that remaining Talos, and we made short work of them. Alright, so let's see where these accuracies. So we have the Circuit really bringing it in almost 70% accuracy, fair amount of damage inflicted, and 2 kills, rightly so to its name. And I think that the fighters get a lot of the rest of them. Interesting. Surprising, but those Mark IIs pack a punch. We are happy in that decision that we made. Very happy. Alright, so what do we have here? We do have a fleet making a move on us. We are going to auto-resolve 0 casualties. Colonial victory, as to be expected based off the percentages. We are repairing our fleet immediately. And let's see. 300 tillium to jump, that is a little pricey for us. We are actually going to jump this ship over to help. And one thing I would like to do is the Lancer, we are going to transfer into this other fleet for now. Let's look at intelligence. Helios Alpha, steadfast, everyone's increasing. We've done a good job. We are going to wait a turn before we take on this broken alliance on. So we are going to go with our colonial fleet. Going to auto-resolve. Oslo was killed. Auto-resolve this one because we really want to get to that broken alliance.
Frigate is ready for orders.
Okay, so we were trying to jump that berserk over to put in here, but they caught us. So look at that. We are really securing Helios Alpha, which is fantastic. Here, what do we have? I kind of like 2 manticores. So we have what do we have here? 2 adamants and a Trying to think, do we need... You know what? We're gonna do some shuffling here. We're gonna transfer one adamant, and we're gonna transfer the... So we are now 3 adamants and 4 carriers. That is, in my opinion, a fairly strong lineup. Let's see. We have 2,000 Tillium. We have a Berserk coming up. So let's build another adamant, and we will get another fleet rolling that we can start moving towards. What is that? Helios Alpha to help secure. Alright, 180 Tillium. I'm gonna wait one more turn. And
Set condition 1 throughout fleet.
shoot. I was hoping we could easily auto-resolve. Basically, I'm just trying to save time. Unfortunately, we lost a couple ships, but that's okay. It sucks, but we were planning on jumping and doing this mission. I'm just trying to expedite getting to the Broken Alliance mission. I do think that we lost both our manticores. We're going to build another Berserk and another Adamant. And we will proceed with Broken Alliance Mission 1, Celestra. Hope you guys enjoy. Here we go. Alright, so we do have some pre-deployment information. We know that there are 3 enemies there. I am gonna stick here. And let's see, we have Mark II, Mark II, Mark II, Mark II, Mark II, Mark II. Look at all those squadrons, Mark II. And I believe we do need a Viper to deploy in this mission. Now, they're all over there. I don't see any other enemies. So, we're gonna move you back. We do want to be a little bit low on these Berserks. Not too low in case they just decide to troll us and try to hit them. And we're trying to be a little mid-range. And alright, so hopefully that does it.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Now, later game we cannot
Jump
keep...
complete. Hostile Dratus marks already on the board. The research ship is responding and active.
It's peculiar to see a Vardmodia ship so far from home. Their drone technology isn't so radical that they'd need help from the Aquarians.
It's possible that was just a front. Maybe some rogue techs looking for refuge before the Quorum passes its AI ban.
I don't think so. In that regard, Vergis has more to be concerned about than these folks. They're drone enthusiasts at best. More interested in actuators than processors.
Either way. Commander, proceed as planned. This may be a rare lucrative day for Colonial Fleet.
That's right, we will hopefully gain access to the Celestra. Alright, so here, the Celestra... let's see. It can deploy plating and restock munitions. Nice. So we're gonna make a
Yes, sir.
beeline for our fleet. And our fleet is gonna boost. Actually, we don't need a boost. What the heck? We're gonna try to cut them off.
Yes, Commander.
We will boost thrusters. We're not gonna boost thrusters too much on our berserks
Understood.
because we do want them to
Yes, sir.
stay behind our adamant, who are
Yes,
our
sir.
tanks. We are launching a ton
Launching alert Vipers. Yes,
of
Commander.
vipers who can easily make short work of an enemy. It looks like they have a Talos, and they are starting to pound away at one of our adamants here. We are gonna go defensive postures. On all of them. This guy
Yes,
will go
sir.
to the right, and our middle one is taking damage to the left. I'm
On
gonna
it, Commander.
go straight and down. I am gonna turn at various angles our berserks and bring
So say we all.
our Celestra in. So you guys going full attack. Alright, so interesting. These guys did not keep their squad assignments. And I apologize, we did not need to deploy a raptor. I was mistaken. Oh, there's so many of you, I don't even know what to do anymore. Alright, so we just have that out of the way.
Yes, sir.
That squadron's about to get steamrolled. And I think we want to have some fun with this guy. And I do want to see what these rockets look
Yes,
like
Commander.
from that perspective. So here
Hostile
we go.
unit identified.
Whoa, what are
Fighter
those
squadron is taking
revenants?
fire.
The heck's a revenant? So okay.
Commander, multiple new Dratus contacts.
Alright, so we're still gonna beeline it. Here's the deal, guys. We're gonna turn, so your right side is hurt, so we're gonna turn you and turn you. Now here's the deal. I don't like Taloses. They should be easy to take care of. But these guys
Yes,
scare
Commander.
me. And what I'm gonna do here is focus that one if we can. Kind of surprised that squadron's still alive, but that's okay. Alright, so we have some complicated movements going here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so these guys, I want you to Revenant, unidentified. Go
Understood.
take these guys out. Alright, so
Yes, Commander.
we're bringing around the left. We are bringing you guys to bear. Again, turning.
On it, Commander.
This guy's right side is damaged, so we're
So
gonna
say we all.
try to keep that there. Great. Great. Alright, with all this said and done, nothing's gonna hit anything. So let's... yeah, there we go, come on. We've smoked that one. This one's
Celestra is taking damage.
front is damaged. And we are continuing to
Understood.
bring you over. Now here, what I'm gonna do is bring you over to the left. Your right is absolutely
On it, Commander.
decimated, so we're gonna not worry about that. And you are gonna kind of come over here. Now this guy is gonna be toast in a minute. Anyone taking major damage? No. Oh,
Adamant is taking damage.
I say that, and this guy's getting damage. Look at that. Look at.
Hostile unit identified. Understood.
Now we are gonna bring you
So say we
over
all.
here and over here, and you're gonna deploy some plating on this guy. See how that works. And you guys are gonna wait. So let's. We have 3 berserks laying into him. It's a much bigger target. The left side is damaged. And what we're gonna do is turn you guys around.
So say we all.
Make sure no one's gonna accidentally bump into anybody. And ooh, Sorosities are overpowered, guys. I think everybody has agreed to that. They will screw up our Mark 1s. And I think, yeah, we're going to try to get to move you to the side and see what happens. So they're starting to shoot the raptors. You do have missiles coming in. Alright, so we're gonna start turning you guys a little bit. You can kind of curve around. We're
So say we
still looking, and what I should have done here is put you at 0
Yes,
and make you get there a little quicker, which I did not do.
Understood.
That was a missed opportunity. Alright, so...
Adamant is taking damage.
Alright, yeah, I forgot your right side is shot, so
Understood.
let's make sure you take him out. And the rest of you can kind of shoot wherever is
Understood.
necessary.
Understood. Adamant is taking damage.
Yeah, let's take that guy out. Now... Alright, one turn.
Yes, Commander.
That Berserk's in full attack mode. We're changing our posturing around. Let's see how this plays out. He's trying to beat up on that one, and look at this exchange. We're just a broadside
Adamant is taking damage.
away. I think, from my perspective,
On it, Commander.
these guys have missiles.
Yes, Commander.
So why not use them?
Yes, Commander.
And again, it's easy to lose track of ships. We want to make sure
Understood.
nothing's going to hit anything.
Yes, Commander. Adamant is taking damage.
Left side damaged. And
All hostile marks are down. Celestra
beautiful.
is secured and preparing to be boarded.
We are boarding that Celestra, so we're going to watch the replay here, see how we did. So we engage, we see two new entrants to the battle. We kind of focus fire missiles and then send fighters out, the ones we send missiles at. Missiles are really just to get the armor down. The fighters are going to do a decent amount of damage. Then we focus fire the berserks to devastating effect. Here, I think another one. I think those were the fighters that took that one out. We did reprioritize. Sororities are overpowered. Now this is the first time we've encountered. I think this is the first time we encountered revenants. So I don't. They're like the next biggest ship, but they can't withstand our firepower. Here, what you can see is Sororities doing its thing. It's overpowered, but we send a bunch of missiles towards it. Really took that down, did a little damage to it. We're trying to bring the berserks around to just ensure the Sororities down, which is good. And then the Talos doesn't stand a chance. It does beat up on the adamant that it was focus firing on, and we just make very short work of it after we are turned and get low enough to make sure that we can bring our weapons to bear. That ingelt injury, we sent in some missiles. So how we do, I think we did pretty well. Adamant took some damage here, but that's what they're there for. 1 0 0 1 1 1. Fairly spread out. I do not regret getting rid of my manticores. Manticores are fantastic ships, don't get me wrong, but the berserks are, in my opinion, better. Alright, so first thing we do, always repair your fleet. We do have some blueprint or requisition points. One thing I'll note, one of these planets, I'm not sure which one. Oh, Aquaria, 10% blueprint cost. So let's see. We could purchase the Celestra for 500. But before we do that, I am going to try to do
This Aquarian
this side
research
mission.
station has been under Cylon surveillance for a while now. Despite that, the scientists have been working out here for years and are refusing to leave. Clear out the Cylon spies before they change their mind and decide to blow it all up.
Interesting. We will complete that side mission in the next episode. We're going to rebuild before taking on the second Broken Alliance mission here. This was Broken Alliance Mission 1, Celestra. We did unlock the blueprint for to build this Celestra. And it looks like here we might actually have a free one that joined our fleet. But we will find out in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate a subscribe and a thumbs up. Please post comments. Always looking to improve. And have a good one. Catch you in the next episode.